Step 1. Check if input power supply is stable and the voltage drop is obvious while starting. If it is abnormal, it requires that stable power supply should be supplied. Step 2. Measure the machine current by clamp current meter to see if the machine current is more than maximum value of the air switch, and lead to jump of air switch. Step 3. Check if short circuit happens to the strong power circuit. You can judge roughly if fan motor, compressor, reactance, capacitor, or bridge rectifier has malfunctioned according to the jumping time. Then you can measure the resistance one by one to see if it open or infinite, and then you can replace the component with malfunction. How to change the refrigerant oil when changing the compressor. Step 1. Take out the defect compressor and pour out the compressor oil. Check the oil volume and quality. Normally, when compressor falls down to other side, the refrigerant oil flow out from the discharged pipe. If there is no oil flow out or only little oil, that means the compressor lacks of oil. Step 2. Check if the oil is black and carbonized, or there is any impurity such as copper powder and oxide in the oil. The normal refrigerant oil is clear and clean. It becomes a little yellow after machine has opened for a period, but it should remain clear. If the oil has been obviously carbonized, it is forbidden only changing the compressor. Check as below. Take out the oil of outdoor oil separator and low pressure accumulator tank and check if oil becomes black or has impurity like carbonization. Open the main suction pipe of outdoor unit and suction pipe of the compressor to see if there is obvious impurity on the filter. Step 3. If refrigerant oil deteriorate, change the oil as the following steps. Take out all the compressors from the outdoor unit with malfunction and discharge the oil. Check if the oil deteriorate has impurity. Please note that before discharge the oil, you should shake the compressor to make the impurity up. For oil separator and low pressure accumulator tank, the oil inside is very difficult to be discharged clearly because of the structure of oil separator and low pressure accumulator tank. To make sure that oil can be taken out clearly, you may use the pipe to suck the oil and clean it by high pressure nitrogen, or replace a new tank. Step 4. Choose the right model of the refrigerant oil and charge it. Refrigerant oil must be supplied directly by the factory. Any other oil which is named R410A refrigerant oil and bought from the market cannot be used. When recharging the oil, please charge the oil according to the new compressor required volume and pour the rest oil to the new low pressure tank. Reasons of outdoor units don't start after indoor unit has received on signal for a long time. Reasons of outdoor units don't start after indoor unit has received on signal for a long time. Indoor T1 reaches setting temperature. Sensor T1 has deviation. Check the capacity requirement of outdoor unit after 3 minutes since start the indoor units. If it has no capacity requirement, please check if indoor units reach the setting temperature. Use temperature meter to measure if the setting temperature is closed to the indoor temperature. In cooling mode, when the indoor T1 ambient temperature is lower than setting temperature, and in heating mode, when the indoor T1 ambient temperature is higher than setting temperature, the capacity requirement of indoor unit is 0, and outdoor unit won't start. The VRF system judge whether it need to start according to the total capacity requirement. You can also query temperature sensor T1 from the indoor central controller to see if it reached setting temperature. Check if the temperature data that is collected by the sensor has deflection. If the sensor has malfunction, please replace it. After above repair, if all the problems are not exist, the indoor PC board should be broken. You can replace it. This is the whole introduction of troubleshooting and repair process of Mide V4 VRF system. If you need more information or assistance, please contact us.